Wednesday night baseball now from
Ladies
Busch
and
Stadium
gentlemen,
in St. Louis. Tonight it's
St.
game
Louis
3 of this 4-game
Cardinals.
set between the New York Mets and the St. Louis Cardinals. We've got baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Gerald Vaughn gets the ball in game 3 of the series. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, how good has this guy been up to this point? In a day and age where guys and teams are scoring lots of runs, to have an ERA sub-2, that's saying something. Hopefully, we're going to see more of the same from this guy, one of the top pitchers in all the league.
And that brings up the former MVP Keith Hernandez. And we are set for baseball here this evening. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Starts him out with a good dancing knuckleball for a strike. And fellas, we take a look at the Redbirds entering play here tonight. Despite the loss last time out, they enter this one in good shape. Winners in 7 of their last 10.
Yeah, Matty, what I need to see out of this offense today is some early production. Somebody's got to get on base and put the defense on their heels. They've been struggling recently. They're not swinging the bats well. They got shut out yesterday, and this offense needs to adjust itself.
And this is swung on and missed on a great pitch that time, and the leadoff man is down on strikes to get this one started.
Batting second.
No one on with one down,
Number
and
6.
that'll bring in Jeff McNeil. First offering on its way. Game time temperature tonight 62 degrees, but should drop into the 50s before we're done. The windup and the 0-1.
Halfway to the plate, this hitter's wondering why he even pulled the trigger on that. His hands feel like he's being stung by wasps right now.
Big swing and a miss at the knuckler, and now there are 2 gone.
Well, at the rate he's going to strike out 27 on 81 pitches. Not throw a single ball and toss a perfect game. Obviously, I'm kidding, but you can't start a game any better than this. 2 hitters, 2 strikeouts, 6 pitches. This has the makings of a great outing already.
Stepping in now, Joe Torre, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1.
Man, that's 7 straight strikes to start this inning. He's got a chance at an immaculate inning.
The 0-1 pitch.
Hey, and the beat goes on. That's number 8.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Waved at and missed for the 3rd out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. So add 1 more name to the record book here as he strikes out this side on 9 pitches. The 3 of us return with more Wednesday night baseball after this. Carrasco is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the Mets. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, Matt, Carlos Carrasco, power arm, big time slider, great velocity, 94 to 96 miles an hour, but the powerhouse slider is his signature pitch. Has a changeup, but if he has that good slider, he could be really, really tough to get.
So now here is Ozzie Smith. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Fellas, these Mets, as they enter play here tonight, they come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Yeah, Matty, this team is starting to really come together. They won last night. They're playing really nice. I expect much more of the same today.
The 1-0 home.
Hey!
Hit out towards second. Fielded cleanly. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
Batting second.
Now a moment here in St. Louis to look at the Cardinals starting lineup. What's the key for a home victory tonight, D-Row?
Yeah, Matty, the thing I'm focused on with this lineup is the fact that they love to run. They lead the league in stolen bases. They're not afraid to take that extra bag. It's going to put the defense on their heels. Be on the lookout for that today.
Into the box now, Lou Brock, as he hits one on a line to left field. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Boy, it's so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Trying to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player. Fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
Into the box, Michael Lee. A pitch out, the throw, and just great defensive baseball there as they will nail him at second on the pitch out.
Well, they guessed right on the first pitch out. Sometimes you have to wait a pitch or two in the at-bat to try that, but they must have had a pretty good idea he was going to be on the move.
And the pitch. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1.
That's a well-placed fastball right there, just off the outside. If you can get guys to expand the strike zone and go after that pitch, you're going to have a lot of success. No luck that time, though.
The 1-1 is taken for strike two.
Hey, I still believe in my heart the best pitch is a well-executed fastball down and away, and that's exactly what that is. He swings at that. That's off the end of the bat. That's not hard contact at all, and that's an easy out for the defense.
Here's the 1-2.
I got the count. 2-2.
2 out, nobody on. Popped him up. Hernandez has room in foul territory, and that will end the inning. Redbirds down quietly, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. New inning set to get underway, and that'll give way to the veteran second baseman, Robinson Cano. Now here's the first offering.
1-0.
And a strike to even the count. 1-1. And there are the umpires assigned to this one. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Carl Dixon.
Dan, this is an offensive player's dream to have Carl Dixon behind the dish. He is tight on the corner.
He is, D-Row, and listen, he makes you bring the ball into the strike zone. Normally, high scoring of games when Carl's behind the dish.
Brock has him played perfectly as he puts it away for out number 1.
Batting fifth.
The St. Louis Cardinals attack you on defense in this fashion. And this team, they're not going to be moving around as much as some of the new age teams. The shifting and moving the third baseman over second base and the right fielder to play third base. This is going to be your stationary team, trusting pitchers to execute pitches.
In now, Michael Conforto, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. And he's got that batting lineup near the 300 mark entering play. He's fit to be tied after that one. It's 0-2.
Boy, so far early into this one, this guy's pitching really well. And I'm a big believer in body language. He's getting the ball. He's working really quick, keeping the ball down to the zone. And if you take a look at this guy so far early on, a lot of positive signs. He looks like he brought his good stuff in this one.
And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right. No score here as we play inning number 2. Knuckleball, and he can't pull the trigger. It's a called strike 3 for out number 2.
Wow, his stuff looks electric coming out of the gates in this one, guys. That's 5 batters faced, 4 strikeouts. That's going to be a tough pace to keep up, but it looks like he has what it takes to work deep into this game.
So now to the plate, Dominic Smith. Fouled off. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count 0-2.
Down 0-2, maybe simplify the game plan right here. Get on the heater, even though he has 5 weapons to go to.
And it's fouled away. Got him swinging, and that's the 3rd out. Mets go down 1-2-3. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Now it'll be Mark Mcguire.
Leading off for St. Louis, the first baseman, Mark Mcguire.
First pitch of the AB now.
Ball 1.
Carrasco, a former member of the Cleveland Indians. He came here by way of trade earlier this year.
I know he'd tell you he'd like to be playing a little bit better, but I think it's as advertised for this ball club right now. I think the manager is getting exactly what they expected.
The 1-0. Popped up. Hernandez trying to get there, and this is going to wind up a foul ball. Now the 1-1 pitch is a fastball that misses.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
The 2-1 takes a pitch for strike number 2.
Hey, it looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can adjust to the way he pitches.
Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
Man, I love watching a pitcher that just rears back and blows smoke by a guy at the letters. That's the ultimate challenge pitch. And for me personally, watching hitters swing and miss, man, that's a sight of beauty.
At the plate now, Yadier Molina. And he'll take a look at ball 1. The numbers coming in. He's at 255. 2 home runs, 18 driven in. The 1-0 delivery. Line towards center field. Nimmo is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
Batting 6th, the center fielder, Tyler O'Neill.
Now to bat, Tyler O'Neill. He was hitless in the shutout last night. He's set. Here it comes. As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1.
Hey, they say solos won't kill us, but I got to believe this guy's looking to do exactly that.
On a line, that's a base hit into left field. A potentially big 2-out hit as it brings up Nolan Arenado next. Just an absolute laser that time, screaming off the bat, if you will. And Showtrack tells us it went out at 112 miles an hour. Those are the line drives you can hear as they go by. Here's Nolan Arenado. He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the 2-out single.
Yeah, and that hit might not amount to much, but anytime you could extend an inning and give a guy with plenty of pop a chance to swing it, the outlook of an inning changes dramatically.
First pitch on the way. Ball one.
With that base running threat on first base, man, does that change the pitcher's whole mentality. This guy at the plate should assume nothing but heaters coming right at him.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
That's a great call right there. Fastball away with a guy who's got some jets on first base. Almost like a hybrid pitch out. Great for a catcher if that guy's running. Easy transfer throw to second base.
Too high. And it's 3-0.
Well, he was definitely looking fastball here, and he got one. But that was good discipline to lay off and get himself into a 3-0 count.
And a good at-bat that time as he lays off for ball 4. And as a result, that'll move a runner up into scoring position now with 2 away.
He did not want to let the hitter off the hook with 2 outs, and now he's got a runner in scoring position to deal with.
Now at the plate, here is Tommy Edmond as he'll dig into the left-handed batter's box.
And this isn't his strong side, at least not in terms when you look at the stat sheet or his consistent contact rates. I just don't think he's quite as smooth with his rhythm and swing mechanics when he's hitting left-handed.
Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. Ball and a strike. O'Neill at second. Arenado on at first with 2 down. Looked like he was on that one, but it's 1 and 2. A ball and 2 strikes. And a half-hearted swing there as they tie him up inside for the 3rd strike, and the inning is over. Cards strand a couple. We'll move to the 3rd with no score. And here's the former first-round draft choice, Nimmo. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the 3rd after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
And the pitch. And facing right-handed pitching so far this season, Nimmo hits in the 240s, so there's room for improvement in that regard.
He'd be the first to tell you he's not happy with his batting average this season, but he can beat you in a variety of different ways, and he has to because he wouldn't be here otherwise. I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence. He's got great body language on the mound. He's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
And there's out number 1.
Batting in, the shortstop, Francisco Lindor.
So here's Francisco Lindor now. Comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game. And now the first pitch. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone.
Boy, that's a nasty breaking ball right there. Backdoor slider, just missed the corner. As they say, that's a Hall of Fame pitch.
On to first, and there were 2 down.
The pitcher, Carrasco.
So here's the Mets pitcher, Carlos Carrasco. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Now a knuckleball, and it's looked at for strike 1. I think I'd take that one too. It's 0-2 now.
You know that nasty changeup's lurking right here. If I'm in the batter's box, I have to tell myself to stay back. I have to take pull side out of the equation, or that changeup's going to beat me.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
Ball, that's out. Yep, that ball went out.
Man, this at-bat has changed quickly from 0-2 now to 2-2. A good job of plate discipline by this hitter, not chasing those pitches just off the plate.
Mets are still looking for their first hit of the ball game. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Now another 2-2.
The count is full.
Hey, this guy's a hard guy to put away. He's fouling off some tough pitches. 2-2 count, and he just seems to keep hanging right in there.
Now the payoff pitch home. Struck him out, so he was forced to make 9 pitches that at-bat, but he'll take it as the inning is over. Down in order go the Mets. Home half of the third coming up, no score.
We're just about set to go here as the Cardinals come to bat in the third inning. St. Louis fans have been fortunate to watch one of the best offenses around this season. And in large part, they do it with their legs. Entering the day, they are tops in the majors in stolen bases. Now, that doesn't necessarily mean it translates to offensive production, but as one player told me, we apply pressure with our speed. It's not just steals. We have the ability to stretch hits into doubles and triples, so I think we're in scoring position more than most other clubs. That makes sense, and it's working for them.
Cardinals,
guys?
the pitcher.
All right, thanks, Heidi.
Gerald Vaughn.
From the stretch, Gerald Vaughn is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0. Now here's the pitch. A bouncer to the left side. Gonna be a tough play. And the inning begins with a quick out number 1.
The batter, number 1, shortstop, Ozzie Smith.
So next to hit is Ozzie Smith. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
Yeah, Matty, and it looked like a sinker in his last AB that got him to roll over. Kind of similar situation right here. Similar stuff on the mound. Look for them to try and get him to do exactly the same thing as his last AB. He's got to fight to get it elevated just a little bit more.
Now the 1-0.
Ball, that's out. That's a ball.
This misses for ball 4. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings.
Now batting, left fielder, Lou.
And stepping in, Lou Brock. He singled in his first AB. comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And this is off the corner and low, ball 1. Brock handles the bat well against right-handed pitching. Doesn't have a lot of pop, but he does make contact, and of course he's always using his wheels to his advantage.
Yeah, and in today's game, how refreshing is it to watch this guy absolutely get down the first baseline? I can't tell you what this does to a defense.
Using the slide step to try to control the running game.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game, Matt. The problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
Smith, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Throw over to the bag. Runner back safely. And another throw over. A dive, but he's back. The 2-1 home. Turned on, but it's wide at first and foul. Runners on the move for second. Now a hard liner towards short. And that's in there. Base hit. Throw into third. Throw won't get him.
Hard bullet sent to the left field on a pitch that was kind of middle down in the zone, D-Row. He's going to have to make some better pitches than that one.
Yeah, if he's going to leave pitches over the heart of the plate, he's going to have a long night. The middle of this order does serious damage.
Stepping in now, Michael Lee, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. Flew out in his only at-bat so far. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike.
Hey, they tried to tie him up on that last pitch, so I like that they went away with this one. The execution didn't work, but I like the idea behind it.
Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Hey, lots of guys get too aggressive in a spot like this, but he's done a nice job of gaining some count leverage. Look for him to put the ball and play hard.
Now the 2-1. Driven nicely into the gap. The relay, and he's in there with a 2-run triple.
A minute ago, this thing was tied up, but when you're giving up triples, you're not going to be close for too long. Now a 2-run lead and a base hit away from making it 3.
At the plate, Mark Mcguire. Back to the mound, and they may have him hung up here. And they'll nail him at the plate as he's tagged out.
Now batting.
And now, Yadier Molina hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, but as he walks to the plate right here, he feels good building off that last AB. He hit that ball on the screws.
And he'll be back in standing up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. As he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1.
From an offensive standpoint, this is where you got to push the throttle right here. You've had a couple hits in the inning. You got a 1-0 count leverage. Let's see if he can gap something.
From the stretch.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
Throw over to first. Dive, but he's back in there. Even at a ball and a strike. Here's the pitch.
Hey, love the confidence in that pitch right there, going right after one of the better hitters on this team, not afraid to execute.
A runner on first with 2 away. Two and 2 to the Cardinals catcher.
I know he missed with a fastball right there, but this guy's arsenal, you can't figure out what he's trying to do. He's got a lot of different directions he could go in right here.
Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. Memories being made at the ballpark tonight, as they should be. The 3 of us return with more Wednesday night baseball after this. And now in the box, Keith Hernandez back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
Now here it comes. Now a half swing here as he wanted to pull it back, but he does so too late. It's strike 1.
Pitcher wants to have a quick inning right here, capitalize on the momentum his batters have.
And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and it's just about every at bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
Smith is there. Throw to first in time, 1 gone here in the 4th. All right, so time now for the Cardinals' Road to the Show report as we see a pair of prospects performing at a high level in the upper minors. Jeff McNeil will be the next to take a turn, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. The 1-0. This is on the ground over to first. Scooped up, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. So with 2 gone here in the 4th, let's check out our pitch speed comparison for the 2 starters. And boy, you can see it there. A couple of power arms out there as both of these guys are working in the high 90s. So now to the plate, Joe Torre, 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. As he'll come up empty as he tried to hunt down the knuckleball. It's strike 1.
Man, this pitcher is on right now, pounding the zone, attacking these hitters. He's making it look easy.
1-1 the count now. Now here's the pitch. Fouled away. And another foul ball. No runs, no hits, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. Another one sent foul. Trying to send him packing for the second time. 2-2 now with 2 away and the base is empty.
These are the great matchups that happen throughout the course of a game. I don't think as a pitcher you can give in right here. He's a great hitter at the plate. He knows it. You know it. Keep executing. Maybe get him to roll something over.
Takes this the other way to right, and that'll get down for a 2-out single.
Boy, just when you're looking for one of those shutdown innings, you get 2 quick outs, D-Roll, then you give up a 2-out base hit to extend the inning.
Yeah, you show me a big league ball player that's going to give away an AB. No chance. Everybody's in there grinding every at-bat, every plate appearance. Nice job. Maybe a little 2-out light in this start.
To the plate now, Robinson Cano. That's popped up. Arenado trying to get there, and this is going to get down. It's a foul ball. Clearly off with his timing on that one, a swinging strike.
Get it ready, big boy. This guy's throwing 3 digits right here. The best way I can help the fans is 90 to 92, you can usually see seams. 92 to 95, it starts to really quicken up on you. Over 3 digits, you're seeing a white blur.
Chopped in front of home plate. Throw on to first, gets him, and the side is retired. Mets strand 1. They're down 2-0. Just about set to go for the last of the 4th. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cardinals to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. It's still pretty early in the game, but they've seen a lot of pitches already. And he thinks the 2 runs they've pushed across so far is just the beginning, given the quality of the at-bats they're putting together.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and into bat next will be Tyler O'Neill.
For me, this is an important add-on inning here. Their little lead is cute. I like it, but keeping the pressure on, building that lead, that's how you bury someone.
As he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. And not a real good cut at that slider, and he's behind 1-2.
Yeah, guys, he's got so much respect for this guy's fastball. You could tell he was out in front on that slider. I think he goes to the well one more time with that pitch.
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. A shot down the first baseline, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. Pitch on the way.
And this is where he's especially dangerous, because if you walk him, he can steal a base on you. But if you lay a fastball in there, he can take you deep, too.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Oh, and he lets him off the hook there, as this isn't even close for ball 4.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving on up where he can really hurt you.
And that'll bring in Nolan Arenado. He drew a base on balls his first time up. From the stretch. Hit hard down the left field line. But a foul ball here, 0-1. O'Neill aboard here at first with nobody out. Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Hit hard on the ground towards second, and that finds its way through for a base hit. And he is in there.
He's in there.
Well, you know what? Good hitters are good hitters for a reason, Hero. And to be able to hang in there on an 0-2 pitch and still be able to get a base hit, this guy's about as good as it gets.
Yeah, I'm blown away by this guy, Dan. You wouldn't know if you showed up. You wouldn't know if it's 2-0, 3-1, 0-2. Counts do not matter. This guy trusts in his craft.
Tommy Edmond will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Hard ground ball to third. And that'll just sneak past his outstretched arm, a base hit. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run's in to score from third. It's a 3-0 game. So now time will be called as we're going to get a visit from the pitching coach here as he'll hope to settle his guy down. Into the box, Gerald Vaughn. Squaring to bunt, but this is a foul ball. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Oh, 1, here it comes. Now a bunt attempt here. Only plays to first, so the pitcher does his job as it's a successful sacrifice.
The batter, number 1, shortstop, Smith.
So the lineup flips over and digging in, Ozzie Smith, 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. He's set and the pitch. As he'll take a look at a slider that can't make it back to the corner. It's ball 1. Hit on the ground out to short. He's got it. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
That grounder was hard hit, and sometimes the runner at third will have to hold on a ball like that, but he was off on contact, and they opted to take the out at first instead.
So a runner in scoring position with 2 men gone, and in steps the all-time Cardinal great Lou Brock. And now the first pitch.
Hey!
Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Now a swing at a ball popped in the air back behind short. Lindor is there, and the side is retired. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. The Cardinals are out in front, 4-0. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with the Mets manager to discuss his thoughts on his club's offense so far, and he was pretty blunt in saying they're just not having very good at-bats. They've only managed 1 base runner in this game, so it's easy to see why he said they haven't shown much fight today. He's hoping to see someone step up and find a way to get something going, though. This game isn't out of hand, so it remains to be seen if they can snap out of this funk and climb back into this one.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks.
The right fielder, number 30.
All ready to go in the top of the 5th. And that'll bring up the outfielder, Michael Conforto. 50th pitch of the game on its way. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Conforto, a 6'1" left-handed hitter, but throws right-handed. He was selected in the 1st round during the 2014 draft.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
Got him. So he's down on strikes for the 2nd time here tonight. So another exceptional effort for him on the mound. He's got the shutout working here, as we'll show you the league ERA leaders. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. Now 1 down with the bases empty, and that'll bring up the left-handed bat of Dominic Smith. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Knuckleball there, but it dances outside. Ball 1. And he fouls this one off. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. fouled off. Here comes the 1-2. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. He's through first and hustling for second. And that'll stay in the park as it's off the center field wall. And he's in there easily at second with a one-out double.
So up until this point, they've had to fight and scratch for every single thing. But he puts a good swing on this one and nearly knocks it out of the park. So we'll see if it's contagious and his partner can pick him up right here.
So here's Brendan Nimmo. As you'll watch a knuckleball that dances its way in there for strike one. He popped out in his first trip. And that one yanked just foul. Smith leads off second with one gone in the inning. Pulled toward right center field. Edmund takes charge out there and he stays with it for the second out.
Boy, he showed some pretty good range heading pretty deep into the outfield to bring that one down. Thought the outfielder might call him off, but he clearly had it under control.
And that'll bring in the switch-hitting Francisco Lindor. Batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike one. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
There is a base open here, so the option to work around it is there if they want to go that route.
And it's fouled away. Runner in scoring position at second with two down. And he struck him out, his eighth punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. Mets leave one. They're down 4-0. Set now for the bottom of the fifth. And then coming forward, the rookie outfielder, Michael Lee. And now the first pitch.
Ball inside.
Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone.
Boy, you don't see that very often out of a rookie. That's a 2-0 count, and both of those pitches were really close. This guy has a pretty good eye.
Too tight with that one. 3-0.
It's one thing to get hit around, but it's far worse when you're getting yourself into trouble by not throwing strikes. Every pitcher's been there, but it doesn't make it any less frustrating or unacceptable.
Swinging away, and now the count will be 3-1. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Waiting on it is Nimmo. One away.
The first baseman, number 25, Mcguire.
Stepping in for the Cardinals, Mcguire. First pitch on its way. Timing just a tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. One out, nobody on. Hit in the air down the right field line. Long run for the right fielder. He can't get there in time, and now it hops over the wall for a ground rule double. Now here comes the Mets skipper on his way toward the mound, and we're going to see a pitching change as that's going to do it for his starter here tonight. So he'll make his way to the dugout after working just 4 1/3, and he just didn't have his best stuff in this one. Taijuan Walker will come out and take the ball here as he'll be making his 15th appearance of the year.
Taijuan Walker.
Yadier Molina will be his first assignment down to the bullpen as he'll stand in with a runner in scoring position at second and one away. Getting a few steps off a second there. Now the pitch on the ground to third. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
The center fielder, number 27, Tyler.
So next to bat will be Tyler O'Neill. First pitch on the way. Righty against righty as this is taken for a ball. It's 1-0. Looks like a left-hander has begun to get loose out in that Mets bullpen. The 1-0.
Nope, that's off the plate. Ball 2.
Can't let your guard down in the box. I don't care how great a hitter you are up there. You have to find a way to stay aggressive within the zone, knowing full well he's probably working around you.
Hitters count. Here's the 2-0 pitch. 3-0 now. Nolan Arenado would be next. From the stretch.
It'll be interesting if he comes in the zone aggressively again here. With the base open, he doesn't have to.
Hernandez grabs it cleanly.
You can really tell they're trying to keep the ball in on this big slugger right here.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt. But he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
And the inning goes away in unceremonious fashion on a swing and a miss at a ball way outside the strike zone. One left for the Cardinals, but they're in front 4-0. J.D. Davis will grab a bat and lead things off here in the top of the 6th.
Number 28, J.D. Davis.
First pitch on its way. As he'll pop this one foul off to the left and out of play. Davis, a California-born ball player. He was selected in the 3rd round during the 2014 draft.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on the superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
Heading out towards shallow right. And the move to the pinch hitter will not pan out as that's taken in for the first out. So the shutout still intact here in the 6th as we check out the league leaderboard for team ERA. And we find that this pitching staff currently leads the NL in that department. Next to hit, Keith Hernandez. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. First pitch of the AB on its way.
Nope, outside.
Bases are empty, one man out. A ball and a strike to the Mets first baseman. A ball and 2 strikes now. Lifted the other way down the left field line, but this is going to wind up a foul ball. Here's another 1-2. Pulled toward right center field. Here comes the right fielder. He gets there and makes a fine running play for the second out.
The batter, number 6.
Now into the box, Jeff McNeil grounded out in his last at-bat. First pitch of the AB now. And that's high for a ball, 1-0. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And that's right there, and we're even at 1.
2-out lightning definitely applies to this offense. If this 2-hole hitter can get on, they could start something serious.
The 1-1. Now a swing and a third straight fly ball here should get him out of the inning. 1-2-3. And no trouble for him as he makes the catch to end the inning. Mets go down 1-2-3. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. Aaron Luke enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Number 32, Aaron Luke.
Stepping up is Nolan Arenado. He reached on a single last time and later wound up scoring.
Yeah, guys, everyone knows he's been slumping. Dan, you can certainly attest to this, only amassing a solid 1 hit in your entire career. But pressure's off now. Maybe he gets hot.
Here's the first pitch. Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes. The 1-0 home. Weekly hit to third. Throw on to first, and one third baseman grounds out to the other, 1 away.
The batter, number 19, second baseman, Tommy Edmond.
Next up is Tommy Edmond. He was a strikeout victim his first trip and then collected a base hit his last time around. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Now a bunt attempt here. This is foul for the first strike. And this is popped up near second base. And there's out number 2.
The pitcher, number 11, Gerald Vaughn.
So here now is the pitcher, Gerald Vaughn, who dropped a sacrifice bunt in his last plate appearance.
And not easy to do in today's game. High velocity, exploding breaking stuff. He executed that sac bunt perfectly.
Swinging a ball hit on the ground. This gets foul. It's 0-1. 4 runs, 7 hits, and no errors so far for the Redbirds. And it's 1-1. Fouled away. Here comes the 1-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
You certainly know he's not trying to work around the pitcher. But sometimes the hardest thing to do is to throw a strike to a guy that you know won't swing the bat.
Grounded back up the middle. Fielded cleanly. Throw under Hernandez who put out, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Cardinals. They lead it 4-0. Now to the plate, here is Joe Torre. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game.
Number 9, Joe Torre.
First pitch of the AB now. That one's down around the knees, taken for a strike.
You know, some guys just don't like pulling the trigger in an 0-0 count. They don't like the ambush tactic. They like to calibrate the speed, maybe pick up the break. They want to know everything your ball does before they pull the trigger.
And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. Line toward the alley in left center, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Dan, this guy's on fire. I used to say all the time it's about 150 ABs to 200 ABs where you start figuring out what type of season you're going to have. He's obviously in May, and he's on fire.
D-Road, he's been locked in from day 1 of this season. It's continuing right now. Anything that is around the strike zone, he feels he can get the barrel to it, and he continues to hit line drives.
So now to the plate, Robinson Cano. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. The 1-0. Reined in.
All you want is the leadoff man to get on to start a big inning, maybe get a big rally going to claw your way back into this ball game.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Grounded to first. One there. On to first, and that's the very last thing they needed at this point in the ball game, as there are quickly 2 away now.
That's one of the hardest double plays to turn right there because of the difficult throw the first baseman has to make. No problem this time, though, and they get the 2 outs they were looking for.
Into the box now, Michael Conforto. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Oh and 1, here it comes. Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now, 0 and 2.
So far, this has been a terrific outing for this guy. Throwing well, keeping his...
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. Mets go down quickly. They trail here 4-0. Last half of the 7th here, and that'll bring up the switch-hitting shortstop, Ozzie Smith.
Shortstop, Ozzie Smith.
Now here's the first offering.
Ball, that's inside.
And it looks now like a right-hander's begun to get loose in the Mets bullpen. The 1-0.
2 balls, no strikes.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters' counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches. And when he's getting the ball in the zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
Outside and low, 3-0.
Count 3-0.
Here it comes. And that misses ball 4. It's a leadoff walk to start the home 7th.
And that's what you want from your leadoff hitter. Shows some great patience and discipline, making the pitcher labor to start the game. The result is a leadoff walk and a chance to make some early noise.
At the plate now, Lou Brock. As he'll take strike 1 on the inside corner. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. Hold strike 0-2.
Good speed at first and good speed with a guy at the dish. It's going to be tough to double up these guys. If you're an infielder, got to get rid of it quick.
Fly ball out to straightaway right. Conforto will settle under it to make the play for the first out, as the runner will have to head back to first.
The right fielder, number 8, Michael Lee.
Up next, Michael Lee. He flew out in his last AB. First delivery to him. As he'll take a look at the pitch too low. It's ball 1.
1, no strike.
And he misses low with it, 2-0.
You thank your lucky stars when you get a chance to hit behind a guy with as much speed as he has on first base. The entire defense is on guard, and you know probably there's a fastball coming.
Smith stands at first with 1 out. Into the corner and slicing foul. The 2-1 home. Hit in the air to straightaway center. Nimmo is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
The first baseman, number 25, Mcguire.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Mcguire. He doubled his last time up.
Yeah, give me a repeat performance of that last double. With a man on first right now, let him run and get you a ribby.
And he's back easily. He's set. Here it comes. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Two out with the man at first. And there he goes towards second. Pitch is high. The throw way late, and he's in there easily at second.
It was pretty obvious he would likely be on the move with 2 outs, and I'm sure the defense knew it too. But he has lightning speed and was able to take the bag anyways.
The 2-0 is in there for strike 1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
The 2-1 will not catch the zone. Ball 3.
Well, it's a pretty well-known fact that your batting average goes up as you get into more favorable hitters counts, and that's especially true when we're talking about this kind of hitter. Not a great spot to be in if you're the pitcher.
And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
3-2.
You know he wants to end this inning right here on 3-2, but I don't think we'll see him lay one in on the next pitch there with a base open to work with.
Now the payoff pitch home. Seventh pitch of the at-bat coming up. Reaches out for one and hits it on the ground to second. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Cards leave one, but they hold a 4-0 lead.
Leading off for the Mets, the left fielder, Dominic Smith.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Dominic Smith is in for the third time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1.
Probably a design take right there. They need base runners, so they're going to make him try to bring the ball in the strike zone.
And he fouls this one off. Here it comes, 0-2. And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far. Well, these fans have been treated to a fine outing out of their hometown starter as we give you a look at the numbers here. A big 0 in the run column on the right-hand side of your screen. Digging in will be Brandon Nimmo. No hits to this point. First delivery to him. There's a breaking ball that couldn't quite catch the inside. High in the air down the right field line. Lee is over just a few steps to his left as he takes it for out number 2.
Now batting, shortstop, Francisco Lindor.
And that'll bring in the switch-hitting Francisco Lindor. And they're down to their final 4 outs here, Dan.
Yeah, it's not looking too good for them right now, Matt. They've got a significant hill to climb, but they've got to take it one bat at a time. A couple of guys get on, and then who knows what could happen.
First pitch on its way.
Oh, that's 6 out.
2 out, nobody on. And there's a line drive, base hit to left field.
Hey, Dan, I know it's a knuckleball pitcher out there, but is it different? You're throwing the ball great, and then all of a sudden somebody catches a barrel on you.
It is. And, you know, the frustrating thing about that, D-Row, when you're a knuckleball pitcher, you're a one-pitch pitcher, so there isn't usually option B or option C to go to the slider or go to the changeup. He's an exclusive knuckleball pitcher, and if you're not throwing it exactly where you want it, you have a chance to give up some knocks.
Alonso stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. And a wave and a miss at a knuckleball for a strike.
You know, if a knuckleballer's in a game this late, he's got a good one working. He's been able to manipulate that thing all over. It's been dancing, occasionally mixing in a fastball. He's done a nice job.
Here's a look over to first, and the runner back easily. Smoked on the ground left side. And that'll just sneak past his outstretched arm, a base hit. As we take a look at his numbers, a couple of things jump out at you.
Definitely, Matt. He's been throwing it by guys the entire game, but that leads to some high pitch counts, and that's the case here. After that hit, you have to wonder if he's starting to get a little bit fatigued.
Yeah, and in today's game, everyone seems to want to err on the side of caution in terms of pitch counts. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. No balls and 1 strike.
Hey, he's been able to pound that zone all night, working that outer half of the plate. That's why he's having so much success.
A 1 pitch on its way. Hit weakly back to the mound. On the first, and the Mets are going to come up empty here as that ends the inning. 2 left for the Mets. They're down 4-0. Trevor May is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 65, Trevor May.
Now to the plate, Yadier Molina. He bounced out last time up.
The catcher, Yadier Molina.
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch.
You know, a lot of guys don't like to swing at the first pitch. That might be the case with this one right here. Took a wheelhouse fastball, 0-0 center cut. Didn't even give the impression he was swinging.
Behind 0-2 now. 0-2 count, and the pitch. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
This is what a power pitcher will do to you if he executes his pitches. That was a 3-pitch strikeout. And with the kind of stuff that he has, it's not uncommon for him to absolutely dominate certain guys.
Standing in now, Tyler O'Neill. As they watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball 1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Fouled off.
He's got that certainly timed up now. I'd be shocked if the pitcher goes to the well 3 times in a row with off speed.
The 1-1.
Yeah, Matty, you see the same pitch 3 times in a row and you find yourself down 1-2 in the count. Your head starts to get on a swivel here. Is he coming back with it 4 times, or do I have to sit on something else?
And a half-hearted attempt that time, but they'll say he broke the plane, and that's out number 2.
Fooled him just enough with that pitch to get him to go around, according to the umpire. Sometimes it can be really tough for these big, strong guys because once they're committed to swinging, it's hard for them to slow their swings down, and that appeared to be the case there.
And now the first pitch.
Oh, that's good.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
There's ball 2 as the slider dips below the zone. Too tight with that one. 3-0. And this one misses high for ball 4, and they have themselves a 2-out base runner. So that's the second walk he's worked in this one.
Yeah, and that seems to be a popular approach when this guy steps in. He can really hurt you with one swing, so I think the idea is mostly not to let this one guy beat you, Matt.
That brings in Tommy Edmond as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. His prior history in this matchup, he's 1 for 2. One-0 count. Here it is. And that's high and off the plate. 2-1. Arenado is off of first with 2 away. Hit softly down the line at first. But this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. grounded to the right. He's got it. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. One left for the Cardinals, but they're in front 4-0. All set to start the 9th in this one, and that'll give way to the third baseman, Jeff McNeil. Now here's the first offering.
Aye.
Cardinals get the bullpen started here as a right-hander's up and warming. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. And he should be okay to go the distance here. He's just now about to hit 100 pitches for the ball game.
Yeah, it's go time, Matty V. He's got a chance to close this one out. He knows the bullpen's rested and ready to go. He's got a smile on his face out there.
Oh, Dero, this is what every manager loves. One day where you cannot have to empty out everybody in that bullpen. Going into the 9th inning in today's game with your starting pitcher, you can't ask for more than he's given them up to this point.
So stepping in is Joe Torre. Last time through was a base hit. Here's the first pitch.
Nope.
And the knuckleball floats a bit that time as it's taken high. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Edmund backs up and takes care of it. 2 away.
The batter,
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
And next will be the Mets cleanup hitter, Robinson Cano. He's their last shot here with 2 away in the 9th as they look to avoid the shutout.
Yeah, Matt, they just haven't had any answer for the great pitching so far in this one.
First offering on its way.
And even though he's had some success against this guy in the ball game, he still knows he's a very dangerous opponent. He won't want to fall behind him any further.
Ball and a strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And this will be a called strike 2. And trouble now as they're down to their final strike tonight. Swing and he pops him up. And this is going to be a foul ball. Now this crowd right around 35,000 strong on their feet. Popped him up. And he'll make the catch here to end it. And the Cardinals are back in the win column again. They take game 3 of the series, and the ball game is over. 4-0 the score tonight. St. Louis led this game from the 3rd inning on and never wavered. Gerald Vaughn with his 4th win this season as he racked up 10 strikeouts in the effort. So that will wrap things up. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our whole crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, head to theshow.com.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious St. Louis Cardinals. 4 runs, 7 hits, no errors. They left 7 men on base. For the Mets, no runs, 5 hits, no errors. They left 4 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 36 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.
you.